Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to achieve the Victoria's Secret 2016 fashion show hair and makeup look. I'm starting off this look by using the Perfection Lumiere Velvet Foundation by Chanel, and I am in the shade 40 Beige, and this is just a really nice foundation. It's really light on the skin. It's almost like a BB cream, but it just has a little bit more coverage, and I like to get mine a shade or so darker just so it gives your skin a really nice bronzy look as well. And I'm just applying this with a beauty blender, and then I'm going to move on to concealer, and I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I use the shade Custard, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes just to conceal any darkness, and then I'm using a Real Techniques Expert face brush to blend this into my skin. And I prefer to use this brush over my beauty blender just because I feel like it doesn't suck up so much product and you get a lot better coverage. So then to set this, I'm using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm just using whatever product is in the lid, and I'm setting my eyes and then my forehead and my chin. And for bronzer, I'm using MAC's Give Me Sun, of course. If you watch my videos, you know that this is pretty much the only bronzer that I use. I'm just obsessed with it. It gives you the most beautiful, healthy looking glow. And don't forget to put this down your neck as well so that your neck blends into your face. And to get that real Victoria's Secret glow, I'm using the Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and I'm just putting this over the top of the Give Me Sun bronzer, and this is just going to make us really glow and look really natural and tanned. And then for my eyebrows, I'm using MAC's eyebrow pencil, and this I believe is in the shade Strawberry Blonde, and I'm just using the spoolie side to brush all my hairs up because this is going to give the illusion of having thicker brows. And then I'm just filling them in using the pencil, starting from the outside of my brow and then making really light feathery strokes to fill in the front bit of my brow. And I'm then setting them in place just using a clear brow gel, and this one is by L'Oreal. Moving on to eyes, I'm using Vanilla Bean by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to use this as a base for my eyeshadows, and I'm just going to apply this with my finger. Then I'm taking this brown shade called Creme Brulee, also by Makeup Geek, and I'm putting this into the crease of my eye and then also under my lash line as well, and this is just going to warm up the eye a bit and give us a nice base shade to work around. I'm then using this eyeshadow, and this is by Chanel, and this is a luminous eyeshadow, and I think this is in the shade Emerville, but I will list it below. And it's just this really pretty pink shimmery shade. It's like so perfect for this look because it is just like the typical Victoria's Secret perfect pink, and I'm putting this on my lower lash line too. Then I'm using the shade Mocha by Makeup Geek, and with a pencil brush I'm just going to apply this to the outer V section of my eye, and then using this highlighter shade from the Carli Bybel palette, this is going to go in the inner corner of my eyes just to highlight, and this complements that pink Chanel shade that I used earlier really nicely. And I'm putting this under my brow bone as well, and it is just the most amazing highlight. And then going back in my fluffy brush, I'm just blending everything out so there is no harsh lines. Then taking a black pencil eyeliner, I'm just putting this along my lash line, and I'm just creating a teeny tiny wing. You can create a more dramatic wing because I did see that some of the models did have more of a dramatic wing, but I don't really suit that, so I just did a teeny tiny baby one and then smudged it out with a pencil brush just so it wasn't too harsh. I'm then putting this nude liner in my waterline just to open up my eyes. And then for mascara, I'm using the Elizabeth Arden Lash Extending Treatment Mascara, and this is my favourite. It's honestly made my lashes so long. For highlight, I'm using the Iconic London Strobing Stick, and I'm just putting this on the highest points of my cheekbones. For blush, I'm using Pincho Peach by MAC, and this is the most perfect pink shade. It makes you look so healthy and radiant. I just love it. And then for lips, I'm using this lip pencil by L'Oreal. Then I'm applying this lipstick by MAC, and this is in the shade Hue. And I noticed all the models had really beautiful soft pink glossy lips this year, and I'm just patting this in with my finger to smooth it out so it looks a bit more natural. And for lip gloss, I'm using Cultured, also by MAC, and this is just the perfect pink lip combination. To get the beautiful Victoria's Secret soft curly waves, I'm going to curl my hair, and I'm going to section off my hair into 2 pieces. So I just like to clip the top bit out of the way, and then I'm going to start curling by using my Jose Eber 32mm curling wand. And you're just going to wrap the hair around the wand and leave it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then I'm just letting it drop down to the back. And you want to make sure that you're curling the hair in different directions so that the hair doesn't all clump together, because you want to be left with really nice soft curly waves. And then you want to make sure that you're spraying each section of hair after you finish so that the curls don't drop. And then I'm going to repeat exactly the same steps for the top section of my hair. And then once I get to this front section, it's quite hard to explain, but I like to wrap the hair around the wand, and then I kind of wiggle the wand so that it creates a bigger curl, and it's almost like a Hollywood wave. And I just think that it frames the face so nicely. So as you can see, it just looks really, really pretty. And then I'm just going to do exactly the same on the other side. And then once I get to the front section of hair, I'm wrapping this around the wand. And I like to hold the hair up just because this is going to add a little bit more volume into the front of the hair as well. And then I just like to hold it there and then kind of push the wand down to make the curls a bit bigger. I'm just giving my hair a final spray to finish it off and hold all my curls in place. Then using my hands, I like to run them through the roots of my hair and just kind of mess it up a bit, and this is going to give it a bit more volume. And then using my fingers, I like to comb through my curls to make them a bit messy so they don't just sit too neat. And that is it for this look. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!